Hey everybody, this is your workout for January 17th. So what we're looking for is a 4-round warm-up followed by a 4-round Metcon. So warm-up looks something like this. We're starting off with 6 snap-ups, high plank position, getting down to that high plank, snapping those legs up, snapping back. Snapping those legs up and snapping back. Make sure when you land, when you're snapping up, you're trying to keep those legs mostly straight. Once we're done there, Spiderman lunges. What I want you to focus on these is getting your elbow to your ankle and then staying low while we're doing these, focusing on your hips, really having to open and work while you're doing these. So I'm going to drop down, elbow to ankle. I'm going to walk forward, just like Spider-Man would do, and I'm going to go to the alternate movement, right? And then I would just keep doing those alternating, 4 on each side, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. If you can't get all the way down to the floor, don't worry about it. Just simply go here. Okay, my elbow is going to be resting on top of my knee, lunge forward, there. But you should still feel that stretching hip flexor, groin, and then into your glutes. Once you're done there, 10 skater hops. Remember on skater hops, we're big hop to the right, big hop to the left. If we can, we're landing on one leg and staying there, launching back off of it. If you need to, land, bring both feet down, and launch off the other one, and try to balance yourself that way. Last movement is called a penguin tap. I'm going to demonstrate this on the standing up, but it's done on the floor because it might look a little bit more normal on the ground, on the standing up here. What I'm going to do is try to reach towards those knees while I'm doing this. Like I said, I'm going to be on the floor while I'm doing these, but it's an oblique movement, so we're really working on kind of the outside of the core here. So I'm going to lay down on the floor. Try to find an angle that you guys can see me well. Okay, my feet are flat on the floor. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reach down towards my toes, alternating. So I'm just going to look like I'm doing these. This is why they're called penguin taps, because penguins walk kind of waddling, right? But really intentional reach, crunch that oblique, real intentional reach, crunch that oblique. 20 of those. So 4 times through that. That warm-up's going to take you a little bit. The reason for that is we're chasing some high intensity in the Metcon. The Metcon today is 2 rounds, and it's for total reps, and what you have is 2-minute windows. So it's 2 rounds, but really it might seem like 4 rounds. The reason it's 2 rounds is because we alternate what the max movement is. So it's 4 max reps. You get 2 minutes to work, 2 minutes to rest, 2 minutes to work, 2 minutes to rest, 2 minutes to work, 2 minutes to rest, and 2 minutes to work to finish off for a total of kind of 4 2-minute rounds that you're working. So what you're going to start off with is 8 burpees. Remember, if we're not doing burpees, we can certainly do an up-down. Okay, so burpee, chest and quads hit the neck. I'm going to snap up and stand up. So I have 8 of those, or I could do an up-down, high plank position, snap up and stand up. Then I have 10 broad jumps or box jumps if you have a box as kind of a minimal equipment movement. But broad jump, I'm just going to jump, land nice and soft, jump, land nice and soft. That's 2, there's 3, there's 4, all the way up to 10. If you have a box, right, certainly jump on it, stand up, that is 1, all the way up to 10. Once I'm done with those 8 burpees and those 10 broad jumps, then I have as many air squats as I can do in the remainder of the 2 minutes. So my air squat is here, okay? As many as I can do. I'm hoping the majority of you can get through like 20 of those in the remainder of that 2 minutes, right? So you have 8 burpees, 10 broad jumps, max air squats. As soon as that 2 minutes is done, you have a 2-minute rest. Once that 2-minute rest is over, you have 8 burpees, 10 broad jumps, and then you have max walking lunges, right? So this would be 1, this would be 2, that would be 3, and you're counting all the way up until you hit that 2-minute max. Okay, then there's a 2-minute rest. So that's round 1. So you're gonna have a score of squats, you're gonna have a score of lunges, then you start all over again. 8 burpees, 10 broad jumps, all the squats that you can do, 2-minute rest, 8 burpees, 10 broad jumps, all the walking lunges that you can do, and then you are done. Okay? Little advice for you here, don't go all out the first round. If you're gonna push yourself to the limit, it's gonna be in round number 2. So those air squats and those lunges the first time through, hit a number that maybe you're doing like 10, 12 reps, taking a break. 10, 12 reps, taking a break. That second time that you go through that same movement, so your second round of squats, have a good idea of what you can hit and try to beat that number by at least 1, okay? And then the same thing with the lunges. So you're gonna have to tame yourself a little bit on the burpees and the broad jumps, go as hard as you can on the squats. On the first round, you're gonna limit yourself a little bit, but on the second round, you're really gonna chase it. Anytime that we do these windows of work with max reps in there, it's really a mental game. So kind of have a little bit of strategy, have a little gamesmanship, as I would call it, and really chase that high score. Hopefully you enjoy it.